college because I'm an overachiever. But I'm sick of feminists. Alright, because I've run into a few feminists, you know, and this girl was just bitching about whatever, and I was like, shut up with your gay little haircut, you know, fucking cargo jeans to kick my ass. But she's like, women are given a bad rep from the time that they're girls, and I was like, alright, let's hear this shit, like, why is that? And she's like, well, because Barbie dolls give girls an unrealistic image of what to try to be. And I was like, really? Barbie dolls? And she's like, they try to make us be perfect. And I was like, you know what we got as guys? We got fucking G.I. Joe. Alright? G.I. Joe is not a better example. Because think about it. As a Barbie, what are your accessories, right? A comb, a new dress, a fucking convertible. What are our accessories? Fucking grenades and like shanks? Like, is that really raising the right type of person? Because Barbie goes home after being like a teacher or an actress or whatever fucking like side set of Barbie there was. Goes home to her convertible, huge mansion, takes it back and goes to bed. G.I. Joe never comes home. Like either who do you think's paying for Barbie's convertible? It's fucking G.I. Joe. Like either you blow him up with a firecracker, that's how he dies as a guy, or he just keeps going to war. You know, he never comes. There's no GI pill for G.I. Joe. I think that's really sad. Like he never decides like, yeah, I had 5 years in the army, I'm gonna go to college. You know, just like G.I. Joe goes to college. That'd be like the shittiest toy I've ever seen. It's like, new G.I. Joe, he's got textbooks and a beer gun. He's got college loans that are already paid. What are you doing with guns? You're in college. But up at school, I realized there are a lot of popular girls, and then they have, for every like 3 really hot popular girls, there's that one really ugly girl that's somehow their friend. If you guys know this, like, she's always the douchiest of the group, right? She doesn't know I'm actually talking about her. No, like, they're the douchiest people. I don't know if they keep them around because they like their personality, or it makes them feel better about themselves. I don't know, because they're always like the fucking Snooki of the group. You know what I mean? They're always short and fat. And every time they have to do something that involves work or physical movement at all, they're always like, ew! It's like, really, ew? Like your pencil fell, that's disgusting. Worse than your fucking hoop earrings and leather skin. Smell like alcohol. But I don't know, I keep saying every week that there's this girl that I just got over, but I'm just bullshitting all of you. Like, I know, I'm sorry, dude. Things that night just got weird. Well, I would say I'm getting over it, but I kind of am, but she left, so it's like I have no choice, you know what I mean? I'm going to be that guy. But I realized, because right when I met her, I thought things were going great. Like, I was that ego guy, right? I was like, oh, this bitch likes me, right? But no, turns out she didn't. And it was the only friendship I've ever had that started up really high and then got low at the end. Like, it was just a straight fall. Because at the beginning it was like, oh, you know, this girl likes me. Then it went to, hey, let's just be friends. And I'm like, alright, whatever. That turns into like Facebook friends, you know, like, oh, right on my wall. Because that's all that I met her for, you know what I mean? And then it eventually got so bad that I was pretty sure we were about to square off in the parking lot. Like, I was about to fist fight the girl of my dreams. I'm not talking about beating women. I'm talking about, like, engaged in combat. Like, that's a different thing. Like, Discovery Channel shit, like, fighting for territory. But, I don't know. It's just weird how my fantasies, like, change. Because it would be, like, you know, not sexual fantasies. Yeah, I know. But, it would be like I'm wearing nice clothes and I go up to her and I sing like my favorite love song, right? And then we kiss for like 10 seconds, everybody claps, and then we walk off into the sunset. You know, like fucking roll credits, 80s movie. And then it went from that to whenever I hear Rocky music, I would fantasize about knocking her out in the 15th round. Like I get really pumped up, right? Like I'm doing push-ups with my fingerless gloves. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, oh, she can do more, right? It's like I'd win, not because I'm a good fighter, but because I'm a guy. And I outweigh her by like twice as much, you know? Whatever. I'm not fat, I'm good. So. But she came last week and she filmed for filmed for me last week, but she went off to school, and it was the last time she'd get to see me, right? And I thought it'd be so great if I put on the best show I could, just, you know, one last thing, like goodbye, you know, you're a good friend. Kind of sweet, like Old Yeller ending. But she, you know, I tried to put on a good show, and it was my turn to come up, and I actually had to wait for her to get here because she's late like every woman. And it turns out she didn't tell me why she was late. It was because she was bringing her boyfriend. Oh yeah. I was like, oh hey, you're here. He's here. Stan. This stings. Like, it sucks being up here, right? Because I'm doing the best I can. And it's like, yeah, move in on the girl that I used to like, you know? It's like, yeah, go ahead. I had to watch this dude make out with her, and I had to entertain him at the same time. That's so fucked up, you know? It's like, yeah, go ahead, I didn't try it. You can have it. You know what I mean? Puts me off. Yeah, don't give me the awe. Like, bullshit. Do you think I come up here and I tell dick jokes? Do you really think I care? You know what I mean? But anyway. My life is pretty sad. I drink a lot because it's so fulfilling. But I watch a lot of stand-up, like more than necessary stand-up. And my best friend Paul, he goes to University of Buffalo or whatever they call it. And yeah, UB. Some pretentious, oh, UB, you know. But he goes up there. So I grew up with this kid, right? Like we were brothers. Like if there was a bromance, I'd probably pick him. Like if I had to. Not gay. It's a bromance, people. Yeah, sure. So it's the '90s, man. But anyway, he came home and I brought up my favorite stand-up, and my favorite stand-up comedian is Bill Burr. If you guys know who Bill Burr is. Yeah. All right. Yeah. If you don't, he's funny. You know, he swears a lot. I can really learn a lot from him. But I bring up the stand-up to his house, and I was like, hey, let's watch it. It's my favorite. He's like, yeah, sure. You know? So we're watching it, and he stops me like halfway through. He's like, oh, I've seen this already. And you know that YouTube like freak out moment when somebody's not enjoying your video? You guys ever had that? Like, he's watched it before, and I was like, where did you see it? And he tells me this story. Apparently, he was in his room with his girlfriend, so he's already doing better than I am. And he's in his room with his girlfriend, and his friend comes by, and the three of them are hanging out, and they're watching the DVD. So the friend leaves, and the DVD's still playing, and he starts to fool around with his girlfriend, right? Like, that's just how it happens. And so I got to thinking, that's how different our lives have become, because he watches my favorite stand-up. It was a great night, right? Like, he got to third base with his girlfriend, you know, his fingers got wet, like that kind of thing. Like, it was great. But then I watch it, and I think of the lonely night I spent in my bedroom, like, laughing by myself, right? Like, laughing till my stomach hurt, and I started crying, and then I realized I'm crying alone. And then I turned into sadness, and I'm like, no wonder my parents think I'm gay. Jesus Christ. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for letting me... I'll see you guys next week.